Old and new, they shine bright. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, so much that would make it down. No propaganda. Every papa's got a tell. Feel it try to see the scale. We talk the truth, not just the brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to dreams of patrol. Refuse tips, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We'll bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it an O or a TX5? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Styling views and niche moves. We teach you more than just photos. Taking tools from the basics up. Trucking, gear, and car stuff. If you're new or is open, for the love of cars, you ain't seen nothing yet. Driving from, this is more than just machines. It's the love, the life, the dream. Oh. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to dreams of patrol. Still, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Good morning, my people. How you doing today? Today is Market Tuesday. Tell us about your products and services. Tugenda back to ogera something that is very simple. Marketing yourself. Yes. We're going to be talking about marketing yourself. The brand called you. Market Tuesday, Muje. From dusty road to busy patrol. Still break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, of cars, Uganda. Welcome to the road, and we're out the misty soul. For the love of cars, Uganda. The story's right. Old and new, they shine with bright. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, so much that would make it down. No propaganda. Every papa's got a tell. Feel it try to see the scale. We talk the truth, not just the brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to dreams of patrol. Refuse tips, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We'll bring the love, not just the horsepower. Is it an O or a TX5? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Styling views and niche moves. We teach you more than just photos. Taking tools from the basics up. Trucking, gear, and car stuff. If you're new or is open, for the love of cars, you ain't seen nothing yet. Learn it. This is more than just machines. The love, the dream. Hey. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to dreams of patrol. Still, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Good morning, my people. Once again, Muyombia Makwe Barekera, Lawrence Omule. Good morning, Bonshon by Angie, K. Jovan, Webarekera nawe, Namuiga Irina, Webarekera, Stephen Omoria, good morning. Sedeko Stacho, Starch Events, good morning. For those that have businesses, they need a mention effect or a drop. I'm here to help you with business mentions. It's called Wingman Drop at only 150 Ks of car. Chikona chitecho. Wingman Drop ekoleetya. Julia Sengova, good morning. Karim, good morning. Hey, Racho Nimbo 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 Ninza. Hi, Racho Nimbo 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 Ninza. Girl, you're my number one. Gwasoka na kugamba negulio mwako gwagwa. I tell you that but you don't care. You don't give a damn, you don't dare. My number one girl, you ruled my world. You took my heart. Never ever thought you made me big. You made me big. Every time I come over, you make me big. But why? Why? But why? No, Racho Nimbo 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 Ninza. I Racho Nimbo 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 Ninza. I Racho Nimbo 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 Nimbo. Banga Godfrey, good morning. This comes with all of the details of your business. For example, the Love of Cars Uganda will come shortly here. Amina. Guys, good morning. Welcome to another Market Tuesday. Now, most of you people think marketing is only for companies, but here is the truth. You too are a brand. Everything you say, itawo, how you dress, how you deliver work, how you show up online, it's all marketing. Yeah. So tonight, kakati njagala tuogere ku how we can build the brand called you, because whether you are employed, whether you are self-employed, inga atha, whether you're job hunting, onakolwa lero, we want to talk about the personal brand because it's your most powerful asset. Oba twagala oba tetwagala, gwe onaona woyimiridde bwe olaba twabeeranga nga tukola ebintu kati naddala fe abali mu performing arts. You'll be working on the same project, on stage for the same kind of minutes, rehearsing the same time. That's because of the brand called you. Chicholi. Alex Mukuru bamuyita muzanyo bali baguyita guno gwase Ceasefire. I think it was funded by Salim Saleh. All the other artists made money, but they called Alex Mukuru to direct the production. At the very last minute, all these artists had put in their work. Alex Mukuru but he made over 50 times more than what the other people made. Because of the brand called Alex Mukuru. So the brand called you is very important. Two examples are the performing arts. But there are people that do the same kind of work. Ngabonaba accountant, nenga yafuna sente nyingi because of his branding. They are lawyers. Isaac High to Pads. They are lawyers that get paid the premium price because of what people know them for. Never ever see a singer. Abantu just balina kumanya nti ya singer. Chiba chimale jibaita branding. People just have to know that you're the best. You don't have to be the best, because how do we even gauge to know who is the best? Because abana je bali wansinga bakola. So the Wingman Drop is a Wingman Drop effect that says every detail in your business. Mr. Chris Fitness can have a drop and can air it on TV to give you more mileage. So guys, we are talking about a brand called you. And I want to ask you a question today. If you were a brand, what would be your slogan? If you were a brand, your slogan. Slogan if you are a brand. What would be your slogan? Or slogan, I'm looking for something like MTN everywhere you go. everywhere you go, MTN. Airtel, the smartphone network. For the love of cars, keeping roads safe and drivers healthy. What would be your slogan? What would be your slogan if you were a brand? What would be your slogan if you were a brand? Don't be scared to say what you think. There is no wrong or right answer. So we are talking personal branding, and we need to understand that personal branding is not pretending. It's simply presenting how how you want people to see you. You get it. It's basically abantu bebana ba Arthur chiche bamujjukirako, abantu bebana ba Starchi chiche bamujjukirako. You get, that's personal branding. It's how people see you and trust you and remember you. My slogan, Starch Events, test the greatness. Julia Sengoba has it all. Musajjagwe Sengoba toli mukwewana. Tonepa is limited. What would be your brand? What would be your slogan if you were a brand? So your brand is what people say about you when you are not in the room. Chechiche nali nkugamba. It's the thing that people think about without being prompted is what your brand is. Yeah, so you already have a brand. When I hold you in a brand, but the question is it helping you or holding you back? Good morning, Alexander Jotham. What's Zotia? Let me give you an example. You remember someone here asked me about some guy called that I used to as well. They'll tell you the same. Brand is going to be, it's branding. If you're known for always being late, that's branding too. So your brand is a reputation that speaks before you do. Ngato inache why you get the bot. Me, when I'm moving on the road, and people stop me, majority of the comments I get are, thank you very much for the knowledge you share. Thank you very much for the knowledge you share. So that's the brand. So what are you known for? That's a very important thing. And everyone Starch so what are you? So we're going to be talking about why it matters, but before we go there, I tuna again segment here why branding, personal branding matters. I will also start by telling you what I do. But first of all, it's your turn, guys. Tell us about your products and services. Tell us where we can find you, and if you can, share your phone number or website or email address. Guys, tell us about your products and services. Tell us about your business, where you're found. Yes. Tubuli, Totia. Sometimes I've realized that the reason why some people fear telling us about their businesses is because they fear to see tunde. Just share your products and services. Dr. Kambes, VIP, good morning. Yusuf Magara, good morning. And of course, my question on the screen, as you can see, is what would be your slogan if you were a brand? Imbirigo noze kumira ingambe zitsinga nagotoze urira he tubabigo etebuluga tumarire sekera ngaturi tembi baby girl you will rock with me keep me by my side you will stuck with me it's what I feel inside when you're by my side girl when you touch me the way you love me Sima nikuwana naena nikuanyeze nekubama tolinye juma olinye mwenye yoli musayo kutangulira muda baby let me tell you the truth it's the way the voice is in high definition take a picture of you 3 big glasses make you an invention baby girl you will rock with me keep me by my side you will stuck with me it's what I feel inside when you're by my side ashes, run them down. It's got you all my life, you know. She done a lot for me, so I can do the simple thing for her. Now she give me one, but the thing she do give me one, you know. She's a child, I'm so guys, we are talking about personal branding, and we are talking about why it matters. Let's break it down. So if you are employed, your personal brand can earn you a promotion, it can earn you more trust, it can earn you more responsibility. That's if you are employed, yeah? And then if you're a small business owner, your brand brings in customers, because people don't buy products, they buy people they trust. Time and again, one of the reasons why people continue to come to me for pre-purchase inspection is not because of the inspection itself, it's because they can trust that even if I were not to do it for them, I would do it for myself. I mean being honest and reliable. Now, if you are a student or a creative, then your brand decides who calls you back, who recommends you, who delivers your work. If you're a creative or a student or someone that is starting out in life, then your brand decides who believes you, who calls you back, who recommends you for work.
It depends on your personal branding. And Ugandans, if I realize anything, especially during the age of TikTok, is that Uganda is not just about putting on fancy suits, having the best cars, but Uganda also has a lot to do with reputation, being consistent, but also being disciplined. Because if you're not, then you go down under quite fast. Oh no, Mwagayi botandika okugamba nti in Uganda branding is very important. Just think about the border guy that drives you. When you think of I want to take a border, or you go soko kulowozaako, why do you think about that person? Possibly because he's smart, or he drives very safely, he doesn't go so fast. Think about the mechanic that fixes your car. Think about the barber. You go back because you trust them. You trust that they'll deliver. That's branding. You trust that they'll deliver on time. You trust because they know. You trust that they can drive you safely and properly. So brand is actually very important. So we're going to be talking about how to build that brand. Brand yo ogizimbi otya. Tugenda kwogera ku ngeri y'okuzimba mu brand. So guys, what would your slogan be if you were a brand? Katulabe mumwagambe mutya customer is our boss. Yusuf Magala chekiriwo. Julgwada She, what's up? Gerard Oruma, what would your slogan be if you were a brand? K. Jovan, a slogan is something that has to be inclusive and neutral. Basically, it's a phrase that needs to think about. By the way, yes. Good morning, rich YouTube people who never miss the morning broadcast from Chairman. Because good morning, Chairman Zach Mukagamunafe. Wasuzotia. Guys, what would your slogan be if you were a brand? A slogan is something like MTN everywhere you go, Airtel, the smartphone network, Pepsi, live for now, Mountain Dew, do the deal, something like that. So what would be your slogan if you were a brand? Sometimes you gotta chase it. And it's what you make. So let's start talking about how to build our brand. Kubanga brand yaffe kintu kikulu nnyo nga tukizimba. Number one, in building our brand, kyetugenda soko kukola, and I think it can be referred to differently by different people, but this is what I find that applies. Number one is you define who you are, or define yourself. What do you want people to think when they hear your name? What? Oyagala obeerewo nga baga Mr. Chisenyi n'abaana 12 oyo muzaaze nga kye bakumanyiko, because that's going to be your brand. Do you want people to remind you as a reliable person? Do you want people to remember you as a rich person? Do you want people to remember you as a womanizer? Do you want people to remember you as a promiscuous person? So define it and leave it there. Go to weta wanya gwegamba bugambi njagala abantu ensensi jukire bweti bwe mbasiriwo mu room kiro kye bamanyi. Number two, after you have established how you want people to remind you, look the part. It doesn't even need to be expensive clothes. Just be neat and confident, and dress how you want to be addressed. Step is so come you take it, you define yourself. Second step is to look the part. Tulagala abantu bakujjukire nga lawyer nga toyambala nga Arthur, because balawyer balina bwe bambala. So you need to put on the way lawyers do what? The way lawyers put on, because they have a dress code. Yeah. Tell us about your products and services, and of course, what would be your slogan if you were a brand? Question where reply in the comments.
For the love of God, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to municipal patrol. Steps, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of God, Uganda. Welcome to the road, where all the mystery soul. For the love of God, Uganda. The stories right, all the new they shine with bright. Toyota, Nissan, Benz, or Mazda will break it down, no propaganda. Every pop was got a tell. Village right, just see the scale. We talk the truth, oh that's the brand. For car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to dreams to control. Steps, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars, Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We bring the love, no just the horsepower. Is it a move or a TX5? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Stunning views and engine moves. We teach you more than just photos. Different tools from the basics up. Truck and gear and car just stuff. If you new or is on red. For love of cars, you ain't seen nothing yet. It's even learning, driving car. This is more than just machines. It's a love, the life, the dream. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From dusty road to municipal patrol. Steps, we break it down. Helping every driver in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars,
Uganda. So guys, we are talking personal branding. Step 1, define yourself. Step 2, look the part. Step 3, show up online. Nabagamba luli. Nembagamba, you have to be online whether you like it or not, because the rest of the world is online. Especially if the businesses you do, one way or another, are shaped by the people that are online. You need to show up. You need to be on TikTok, you need to be on Facebook, you need to be on X, you need to be on YouTube, you need to be on WhatsApp, you need to be all those places, directories, you need to get a website. So it's important that you don't forget that. And then of course, add value. Before you start asking people to pay you, so value akatono tono kale. Because people remember those that give them value. It's important for you to always remember. And then of course, lastly, you need to be consistent. No matter what, don't disappear and reappear. Sigala wo. Be known for something and then keep showing up. Nga athabwakora buli kumacha. Oba buli kumacha oba ndi muko oba trotunuma oba chi nzija nenkola broadcast. Buli kumacha. Because reputation is built in drops but lost in buckets. I don't know if you guys get that thing. Like reputation is built in drops and lost in buckets. Mujukira chebagambanga terinyo olizimba mpola mpola naye okuliyi waliyiko omulundi, which is very important. Nti buli lunaku you come and reputation jongerako every morning. Uja reputation nokola ki? Reputation jongerako. So show up. Guys, if you were a brand, what would be your slogan? Samuel Ntali, good morning. Henry Modern Juice, good morning. Henry Modern Juice agambye his slogan is feel the freshness. Nyo akatunda ka Henry Modern Juice oliro obuwomi edda eddekende okuzibwa obujja tuone Pads Limited agambye give a smile. Tuone Pads, what do you do? The story, this is the story behind such events. So I was in high school in a biology class, and our teacher, Mr. Salon, was teaching about starch. We all know starch, colorless food substance found in food. So the sticky colorless food substance is what I got interested in to make it more meaningful. That whatever I want to do, something I must stick on and execute to the final wrap. This has helped me in life as a person. Starch is a brand and Martini is my good Martini. Instead of Martini. Hey. But most people call me by starch. Martini foreign. Building up a name is not easy since many wish to turn you or it down. Just stay empowered. Amina byamuka mwena aka messaging kabawedeza erinya terizimbika olizimba mpola nayo kuli wali ko mulundi gutya omulundi gumu. So you need to show up every day. Never stop showing up, because a brand is something that will build in bits. It's not easy, by the way. But along the way, you also need people that will believe in you. As you build your personal brand, you need people that will believe in you, people that will help you keep it up. I told you guys I have a team. Even when I do videos, I have people. I find that the videos that are most that will probably bring the most concern are the videos on TikTok. And majority of the time when I do a TikTok video, someone is seated in the car. And I would do it and they would listen as I do it, and then I'll ask them, should I post it? Because I do the videos there and post there, and then it's a TikTok. Live one. And when that person says, Omanyi athajijeyo, video tojisayo, oba ango joko ziseza nchamu, damu koraboti, then we'll talk about it and then I will redo it. That's how it happens, because you need someone, you need someone that will be there. Gia yene moroka enyiza olumu boji samunga tena yagala tekukiriza tudde wano. I'll give you what you need. Girl, you got me feeling hard on top, but I'm feeling blind as way. If you go to all about twisting, what we holding up at them with chupa. I got a music love set you play your mind. But I got Kanye, Wabasu, Viranya, Baba, Kwasa, Mapera. Wasawari at a flow. Oh, the ninja Kampala. Barabare Mubangala Dinato. Stella, teasing a shopping a ball, finish and by buying a stepping. That's why they got me, but she said, picture guy yavuga yawaguleyo kati nzezo sizisobola manjagala kati awo nensoka nenjibuusa munti ne banda bantu wuyo abuusaga gayi wa amaanyi oyo That's why I cannot manage motorcycles. Wasaba hurry at the flow. Stay artising, shopping. It's not the way. Give me what I need, give me what you need, boy. Cause I saw this in my body, my looks make what I did to fire. Stay artising, shopping. She walks away, then she steps away. We know the girl, she tell you that to know she moves away, you know she goes. That's why she say every time. Until I know what it is. So guys, we are talking about personal branding. Guys, Kambabuze, if someone described you in 3 words right now, what would they say? Starch, omuntu bajjo kunyonyola kubachali babadde bakumanya baludde banga tebakuwuliza temwogera. Singa bamubuuza nsereko matini omumanyiiko ki? What would they say about you? What would they say about you if they were to describe you? There is a time, an hobby of mine, Yangamba Arthur, you're a bargainer, senior bargainer, Yangamba Arthur bargaining, and you Ninga attends a Simaniku bargaining. As a matter of fact, if you say Rebimu, a chidnemes of Funa inspection is because of Mutwataniko bargaining, and Mugamze, or Sumurfuna yo wala is Nakoda inspection. But Segera, Simani to be a bargaining. I find that if I'm going to bargain, normally this is a question when I'm buying something from someone and it seems like I have to bargain. Normally what I ask them is, what is the very last minimum you can give me? Kuba sagara kumala nnyo budde mubuuza gwe bw'obonguza sente kyezisembayo obutono z'osobola okunguza kyama wali naawe oba okyama. N'abantu bayigirawo emmoroka tebasalawo kati waliwo kano akandi emabega kavuga Alex. Oba niyagamba abantu ba Alex nti bamanyi emmoroka. Temumanyi emmoroka. Emmoroka gy'ovuga yeewulikika ng'ey'amaanyi naye temumanyi. So anyway, simanyize ku bargaininga. Omuntu bwankuya nga Arthur mitwala na mwetaana aga inspection mangi kankuwa 3. Namugamba muzeeyo osobola ofuna n'owe 10. Simanyi lwaki oyagala okubargaininga zange. Osobola ofunayo n'omuntu owe 10. Lwaki tokubira abo abe 10? Oyinza n'ofuna makanika n'omuwa emitwalo 5. Nakeberere moroka okitegeera. So me, I don't know how to bargain. For me, when I'm selling a service to you, I don't know how to bargain. But also when I'm buying something from someone, I don't know how to bargain. So I would ask them, what's the cheapest you can give me this thing at? Okitegeera, what's the cheapest? And normally because I say what's the cheapest, and ekiyinza okuba omuntu ebiseera ebisinga kwe kuba nti manyi the very minimum price. Kati kuba bwe manyi the very minimum price, ate osobola kunkuba bwenzija gye njogera. Waliwo ebintu ebyo bye mbamanyi price yabyo. Bw'oba tompa ku eyo price nganvaawo. I don't know how to bargain. Era omuntu nga Arthur, you go downtown and buy this thing, it's supposed to cost you 1K. I will move the entire downtown until I find something at 1K. Because I know that's the actual price. And so I know Vayonga Siguze. Okitegeera. So guys, tell me what would be your slogan if you were a brand. But also, if someone were to describe you as an individual, what would they say about you? Bakwogera kochi. Would they call you reliable? Would they call you sharp? Would they call you lazy? Would they call you loud? Would they call you consistent? What are you known for? Chicheba kumanyiko, my OBs and OGs normally tell me when you'll be like Fenon events. Balinze nnyo abasajja baweche baagala. Baweche baagala Fenon starching eri ku level ya Fenon. Ng'omulala atananzira mba OB ne ba OG bakwogerako ki? Family eyo kiki ekwogerako? Kugamba ki family? Sitoba, you make my life easy. To find out to papala. Imidigo, no sigumira. Ingambezi eating another to the worry that way. To my ears and kid, I got to leave me. When we got you, we rock with me. Give me my massage, just talk with me. It's not a
feeling tight when you're by my side, yeah. When you kiss me, when you touch me, the way you love me. Sema nikuwana, naena nikuwanyenze, nekuba macholinye juma, olinye mwenye, olimusayo futambulira moja. Baby, let me tell you the truth, you speak with a voice, it's in high definition. Take a picture of you, 3 big glasses. Keep me by my side, you was stuck with me, girl. It's what I feel inside when you're by my side, yeah.
When you kiss me, wanobaita Arua Park. For the people that don't know, I don't know why they call it Arua Park. Waliwo buses zigenda mu Arua. Manjo babalia. Those people be cooking maize with beans mixed together. Katoko kebijanjalo ne kasoli. Guys, as we close this broadcast, munsi muno erinnya ly'erogoyo engeri gye weeyisaamu ke kalangoko. And then engeri gy'osigala weeyisaamu buli kiseera ye trademark kuba kigenda kukwatirako. It's time to build the brand called you gwe. Omusajja wa watermelon yaganye. Uli emabega. Sigenda parkinga wano nsooke noneka watermelon nduddo kalya. Let me park somewhere here. So okay, nfunika watermelon kalimu nansonyo sina wengenda kajja. So anyway guys, a personal brand. It's important for you to remember that your name is your logo, your attitude defines who people remember you by, and of course the consistent portrayal of that is going to definitely be your trademark. So what do you want your trademark to be? Manche mba mukola musoke muwale ku boda boda dakiika nga 2 awe, dakiika 2 zokka dakiika emu tejja nawera. Come here. The watermelon guy should also start watching the broadcast so that he knows when you're coming. Oyo musajja wa watermelon tali serious. Enako ezimu zembadde ndabanga atali wabadde yeyongeddeyo mabega. So guys, in Uganda, to remember that people remember mu business onazo neze Uganda. I think every business has a face. For example, UBC, I think UBC's face was Bali Francis. UBC waliyo Irene kulabako ni wabeerayo ne Bali Francis. Then ku New Vision I think waliyo Gayono Kabushenga yali face waabwe. Ku NBS babaddeko ne multiple faces wali Zambali, Frank Njala, ono Gayono wenvyo yayogera oluzungu awo yani oyo Gayo oyo. Kati waliwo ono Gayo mulala yadda mu kifo kya Zambali. Literally every brand has a face. So since and because the other one is bigger, chija affecting the fact that they need to have multiple faces. But with you Gwengo Muntu weta your face is literally your brand, and people will either find you likable or not likable. But even when they don't like you, if you stand for something, they might actually end up liking that thing that you stand for. And if you have products for sale, they might have to buy those products. With some people you don't even have a face to a name. I'll give you an example. There is a lady that came ngaze kumutera mu truck amoroka. Boyajja yanegera ku madara gali mu parking. Naga ho! Nkulengeredde ina mnyayo yo. You look exactly how you are in your videos. Nemuwozoti kakaza. Naga yes. Nemuga, but some people have said that I look younger, some people have said I look older. Of course, most people say I look younger than I look in my videos. Videos, I look like I'm a very old person, which is also an angle that people can push. So you should always remember that every brand has a face. Every brand has a reputation. Every brand has a trademark. Trademark is the trademark is that thing that you want society to remember you for. Of course, we're talking about trademarking, but people are going to remember you for that. And it's important that you put in effort every day to concretize that trademark. Ninga parkinze bubi. Naika kafe bakafuro chubulira bubulizi nolanga emoro kateteredde. Kati awonderete. So that's a trademark. So guys, let's work on our personal branding. The brand called you. It's very important that you build that, especially in Jetugenda Ngatukura. Jetugenda Ngatukura, it's very important. Nobody okona akantu. The you brand is the one thing that the younger generation will respect you for. Otherwise, we are writing a pilot at this moment. The pilot we are writing about a family where they have an uncle. And uncle wabwe mu family agenza atunda buli kyasobola okutunda. So his reputation is that of an uncle omuyaye, one that pretends to be who he's not. And I'm sure no one wants to have that reputation, that kind of reputation. But the reason he has that reputation is because he has built it over time. Buli lunaku azze alina byakola, buli lunaku azze azimbira ku kye yakola luli, n'atuuka nga abantu kye bamujjukirako kiri kimu nti anko oyo mufere. Ne bw'aba tagenda kufera, bamulaba bati ng'asibalinga gamba bw'aba tagenda kufera yafeze. So we need to work on that as well. Anang, starting at Dasha, SPK Driving School, good morning. Bana mumpagidde okufuna ka watermelon mwebale. How much can I pay to get a good wish? Still very okay. Buy and drive. Wish is that million 17 enungi 17 naye 15 osobola okugifuna simanyi gye eri naye nga mmanyi osobola okugifuna ate yewishe 15 ogigula ku muntu wa bulijjo but it's very hard omuntu wa bulijjo kubanga yagula emmotoka $2,000 ate n'agita 15 okujjako ng'atunda mu bwangu. Yusuf Minaj otuuse ensiibula guys munzikirize mbasiibule nyina shoot gye nyina okukola olwaliro gye nyina okwetegekera it's going to be very hectic simanyi na wagent bwala nego kyomanyi genda beera hectic gyendi ate nyina script yinade nyino delivery nga esinaji delivery nga nayo kange nenji malirize nkole final touch ups I need to live by example my people tebayinza kujja nga bo bakoze nga zisinakola kirabika bubi ninga mwebalekera nange guys you need to think about what people would remember you for or what people kusenga watu bagwa ku muntu ne bamubuuza gundi oyo mmanyiiko ki nga kikyagenda okwogerako muyombya Mark Lawrence omule emotion by Benji K Jovan na Mwiga Irene Stefano Moria Zereko Stacho Stachi Events Julius Sengoba Karim Jones Info Mpanga Godfrey Temwira bilankola inspections emoroka. If you're going to buy a car and you need some help making the right decision, I'm your man Richard Wanga tuone parts Katamba Isaac Katende Julius Sengoba Lawrence Omule kumaze Chiobyo Alex Kambi Dr. Kambes je VIP Yusuf Magara Chiobyo Alex Henry Modern Juice Julugwa Dashe Gerard Oruma Enrique Rodriguez Chairman Zach Samuel Ntali Lawrence Biamukama Alcam Timo Alexander Jotham Muchunguzi Gerald Sasha Volts Rashida Farm Security Julia Sengoba Dasha 256 SPK Driving School. But I thank you very much. Mwebale jitekako Yusuf Minaj. Guys, mwebale nyo kulonda okubeeranga nange kumacha bagagaba nange mukama abampeero mukisa. I'll see you tomorrow ku Lifestyle Wednesday. My slogan would be the end justifies the means. Ate kumanyi zaka. Neira Mukamori. Abari Mukamori, I don't take you for granted. The guys that are watching this broadcast, this video later on in the day, in the week, or in the month. Thank you very much. The end justifies the means. Mukama Mukisa. Ciao.